يا
ايش السالفة؟
قطر مركز الأبحاث في الشرق الأوسط؟ ما صدق.
خلينا نشوف. الصراحة سمعت ان في مؤسسة مسؤولة عن كثير من الابحاث اللي تصير في قطر.
بس وين تروح الفلوس؟ شو يسوون فيها؟
خلينا نشوف ايش مكتوب هني. هذه المؤسسة تتطلع لبناء كادر بشري مهتم بالدراسات والابحاث للارتقاء بمكانة قطر في مجال البحث العلمي. طيب ليش ما تروح تسأل بنفسك؟
ليش لا؟ Excuse me, is this where most of the research takes place? Where are the labs? Where are the scientists?
Well, we fund research, but we don't have any labs. Why don't you come with me and I explain more?
Sure.
Please, here. Well, the QNRF is part of Qatar Foundation, chaired by Her Highness Sheikha Moza. We are actually a funding agency.
We really don't conduct research here, but we rather support research, we fund research, but the actual experiment and the research and the work done is actually done in the institutes.
Through their secondary school's research experience program, our students have had an opportunity to do research, to be rewarded for it, find out what it's like to really be involved in the real world. They've also had an opportunity to begin to think about careers in research.
I think the SSREP introduced by the QNRF is an important program that teaches us how to conduct research based on the skills and ideals that we learned as young ones.
It's more than just research, it's the future.
عندي طلاب في 16 بحث متقدم علمي وتربوي واكتسبوا العديد من المهارات اللي تساعدهم على التكيف في الأمور العلمية.
كنت أعتقد أن البحث شيء ممل، أن الواحد يروح للمختبر ويود محاليل ويخلطها مع بعض في التست تيوب، لكن يوم رحت بنفسي اكتشفت العكس وشفت أنه شيء ممتع جداً. بديت أشتغل على البولي إيثيلين والبوليمر.
URIP stands for Undergraduate Research Experience Program. It's designed to equip undergraduate students with research experience.
Since the establishment of the Undergraduate Research Experience Program, more than 930 of our students have benefited from this scheme.
QNRF's funding activities has allowed young scientists like myself to develop a research lab and create research capacity here in Qatar. It's also allowed me to mentor undergraduate and graduate students.
QNRF provides great opportunities for young scientists like me to jumpstart their research career by defining and managing their own projects.
QNRF make it possible for me to build a research team and sophisticated infrastructure to investigate the corrosion behavior of high-performance steel in the field of pipeline for petrochemical.
QNRF has given me the opportunity to pursue my interest in mental health while collaborating with a number of local and international organizations in the field.
Our work with QNRF has enriched the research culture at Hamad Medical Corporation. We are seeing a phenomenal enthusiasm to participate in research, not just from the traditional medical departments, but also from different allied health professionals.
Qatar National Research Fund is practically the bloodline of research at Carnegie Mellon University in Qatar. The programs have enabled us to build our labs, hire the scientists, buy the equipment, and has enabled our faculty to continue to be competitive at the world scale.
Qatar National Research Fund allow us here in the Queen Dental Center to collaborate with our colleagues in the University of Alberta, Canada, to investigate a novel combinations between stem cell and ultrasound therapy to regenerate the tissue lost.
MPRP is actually the only program in QNRF that allows international applicants to apply for research funding with the collaboration of scientists inside Qatar. This allows technology transfer and building human capital here inside Qatar. It's actually designed to serve QNRF vision and the development of research. This will lead to making Qatar a knowledge-based economy.
When the Qatar National Research Fund announced the National Priorities Research Program in 2007, since that time, Qatar National Research Fund has been instrumental in establishing a research infrastructure at Qatar that supports our research endeavors at a level that's commensurate with what we would expect to find anywhere in the world.
QNRF has made this project possible. We are excited because of the few innovations that we have now for patent applications. They are in the areas of design, mapping algorithms, localization methods, and intelligent control systems.
I've been really positive about this program and have certainly encouraged many of my colleagues to look into working with partners in Qatar.
I got together with Dr. Nasir Rizak at the Qatar University and successfully competed for a grant proposal on diabetes research, which was on a high priority as far as the health sciences research go in Qatar. I have visited Qatar University and helped set up protocols for Luminex and transfer technology for setting up two-dimensional general electrophoresis systems.
Actually providing the technological basis in Qatar for them to develop their own technology infrastructure so they can move away from purely being providers of raw materials to being providers of intelligence.
The QNRF program is a remarkable one which has a very large budget and is extremely well run to exacting international standards in terms of assessment and peer review.
We're investigating planets that orbit stars outside the solar system, working with Dr. Khalid Al-Subai in Doha, hunting for planets like those in our solar system and very unlike those in our solar system. And in the last 2 years, there are now 2 planets that have been found, Qatar 1 and Qatar 2.
As Qatari society faces transition and rapid social change, it's very important to have the ability to study and to address problems as they arise.
QNRF is making Qatar a research magnet, attracting top researchers from Qatar and the region to address problems of significant importance.
I would like to acknowledge that Qatar will be known in the region, in the world, as a sponsor for supporting research, innovation, technology for the improvement of mankind.
We aim to use gold nanoparticle for development of nano-diagnostic tests for direct, sensitive, and inexpensive detection of hepatitis C virus and tuberculosis. This project will result in technology transfer to Qatar.
I think the output, whether it's going to be publications or even direct implications to public health in general, in the Arab world and in particular Qatar, will be tremendous.
Our role is to handle the technical aspects of the research proposals in the pre-award and post-award phases. For example, in the pre-award phase, the team is responsible for assigning a selection of peer reviewers to the proposals.
As a research proposal passes the peer reviewing process and gets awarded by QNRF steering committee, it falls within the post-award phase. During that phase, we do provide the most suitable condition for a safe journey from day one of the project till the successful completion. We do monitor the research via means of progress reports. We do look into the research ethics and research outcomes in terms of publication and intellectual property.
We have labs that are very well equipped with state-of-the-art instruments. We are able to attract high-quality personnel coming from all over the globe. Our publications go to the world's most prestigious journals and with the highest impact. Thanks to funding from QNRF, our projects have recently produced the first commercialized product that's available in the markets.
The work done in this lab is focused on diseases imported in the Qatari population, such as diabetes, obesity, and metabolic syndrome, with the product being papers published in high-impact journals and eventually commercializations of the research.
Now, with the generous support of Qatar National Research Fund, I am pleased to report that the outcomes of this project is the Ministry of Environment. They took these outcomes and now they are implementing it in their environmental regulations.
QNRF opted to go paperless from the start. We have developed in-house state-of-the-art web solutions. This platform is interactive, dynamic, and very comprehensive.
From the perspective of the RO, we enjoy working with QNRF. They've built their own online system which allows us to access our awards from anywhere around the world.
Its web-based process is quite seamless. In fact, I would venture to say that it has taken the best practices of funding agencies in the West and improved substantially on them.
The transparency of their operations is an example to follow.
Another online activity is the Qatar National Research Survey, QNRS, where QNRF publishes online a summary of all research carried out in Qatar since the early 70s. QNRF also sponsors conferences and workshops through a program called CWSP.
Well, I'm glad that you have learned a lot about QNRF. I know you have an appointment with our executive director. Why don't I take you to his office?
Thank you, Dr. Nabi.
You're welcome.
Hello, Ghanem. I have been looking forward to meeting you.
Thank you for having me. Now I know the importance of the role played by QNRF at creating a research culture here in Qatar.
Yes, Ghanem. QNRF funds research on a competitive basis in all disciplines that align with the Qatar National Research Strategy. It provides funding opportunities for researchers at all levels, from students up to well-established scientists coming from academic, government, non-government, or private sectors. Besides creating a research culture, QNRF is helping to build a human capital, infrastructure, and to enhance publications. Some of the funded research projects might generate IP rights and patents that will find their way to commercialization.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It was my pleasure too, Alan.
Thank you.
The College of Pharmacy at Qatar University has benefited greatly over the last few years through the funding provided by QNRF. As a result of this funding, our students and our faculty have been able to conduct research aimed at improving healthcare outcomes in this country.
As a national university, we at Qatar University have benefited a lot since the establishment of Qatar National Research Fund at both institutional level and individual level.
This made the education and research model work here just as well as it works in College Station.
The QNRF support to social research as well as scientific research is so vitally important.
I think QNRF is the best thing that ever happened to scientists across the Arab world.
The research opportunities of Qatar National Research Fund is the magnet we use to attract the highest quality faculty to Texas A&M at Qatar. They have been a great partner for us to transition from a teaching-only school to a research institution.
With QNRF at our side, we believe that we can make significant contribution to realize Qatar's vision.
QNRF is a tremendous opportunity for the entire region, not just for Qatar, but the entire region. And for those of us outside that area, who are making new connections there.
QNRF provides opportunities for innovation and discovery which are in some areas unmatched globally.
The success that the Qatar National Research Fund has been able to achieve in a very short span of time is nothing short of amazing. The Qatari leadership is focused on building a knowledge-based economy with education and research at its center. QNRF has acted as the driver to build such a knowledge-based economy.
It's actually knowledge exchange rather than knowledge transfer.
Our work with QNRF has enriched the research culture at Hamad Nickel Corporation. We are seeing a phenomenal enthusiasm to participate in research, not just from the traditional medical departments, but also from different allied health professionals.
We would not be able to attract the world-class faculty that we have been so successfully able to do so at Weill Cornell Medical College in Qatar without the substantial support of QNRF.
Our ambition is to realize the prime goal of Qatar National Vision 2030 in transforming the country's economy from carbon-based to a knowledge-based economy.
نحن سعداء وفخورون لأننا قد نجحنا في جعل خططنا مستديمة المدى لا ترتهن بتقلبات أسعار المواد الهيدروكربونية، وهذا ما يؤكد بأن تأسيسنا للصندوق القطري لرعاية البحث العلمي كان اختياراً ضرورياً، حيث أن وقفيته ستؤمن الموارد الضرورية لتنفيذ المشاريع.